Stylish, you must say, and you're very privileged to see them. Otherwise, it's so difficult to know who the car has been designed by. Here we get the chance, the opportunity to meet them personally, interact with them, and also know the insights that we all been waiting and wanting to know. Hi guys, thank you for coming out of your shell and introducing us what the car designing is all about. We have so many questions to ask you. First of all, Kripa, tell me, why is this design studio? What is this design studio all about?
We wanted to give you a sneak peek into our design studio in Bombay. Car designing is something everybody wants to know about. So we have a small setup where we show exactly what we do in our design studio.
Okay, if I wanted to, sir, what is this car designing all about? I mean, if I want to do a car designing course, first of all, I need to get introduced to what car designing is. Tell me what car designing is.
I would say car designing is all about passion, first of all, and going beyond transportation from A to B to adding a flair, adding a personality, adding a soul to the entire car.
And what is the key, the key to become a car designer? You want to take that?
I think you need to be extremely observant is one thing. Passion, you've already said, and a knack of dreaming. I think unless you can dream beyond what exists, it will not be what you would like to see years ahead in the market. So I think that.
Okay, so basically the passion, the desire, the will for becoming a car designer is what you are talking about. If somebody wants to take a qualification, an education, or a diploma about car designing, where does one go?
Many institutes actually, which are. I personally graduated from IED, which is Institute of European Design from Turin, and there are many others. For example, like Coventry in UK, and since India has also started to recognize design, many colleges like DYPDC, NID, IIT, who are actually investing a lot of money into students.
Okay, what is the perfect age? When do you become, and when should you apply, or when should you think? Like every profession has an age to start with. What is this age to start with?
I don't think age is a barrier. Well, I think you need to really be very, very interested in it, and if you've been interested in it forever, no real time is wrong, or you shouldn't start. But of course, young children who've always been interested in sketching cars, who've loved cars always, could go to school, study design, could do a master's in design, and yeah, that would be the right time to enter.
So start young so that you go on with your profession. Well, one more thing, it's very intrigued that, all this while you guys have been, got yourself underground. You were not visible. Like, we didn't know who has designed the cars. Why suddenly you guys have thought of coming out of the, of your doom and talking about and sharing your views, your knowledge with the general people? Why is this initiative taken?
There has always been an interest that we've seen from the public. We get a lot of requests. You see forums on which everybody is discussing, oh, this looks great, that looks bad. So you could see that everybody wants to talk about car design. So the Auto Expo is a great place where we can get a lot of interaction. People will talk to you. We want to talk to people. So that's why.
Okay, so that's nice. Quite a nice thought behind it. We also have Shribar and Anis with us, and of course they are the experts in designing SUVs and the XUVs that we see. Okay, now again you all have to catch you all. I want to know, what do you all think when you all design a SUV, a sports utility vehicle car? What is the whole concept? What's going on your mind when you're designing it?
You start thinking about an idea of how you want to represent, what character you want to represent in the car,
basically like what Neha said, start dreaming and then try to get it on paper, do a lot of sketches and then form up your idea of what exactly it's going to be in the real size of a huge car, and then start developing the details.
Would you like to elaborate on this?
Yeah, basically we also do a lot of customer research. So, you try to find out what exactly people are looking for their cars. So, and then it's our job to convert those voices in the design.
Yes.
So basically, you mix both the things and your recipe is there.
Okay, that's nice. So this is SUV, XUV, and we have a lot of other cars that we talk about, styling, designing. But again, I want to know from you, Neha, when you select a color, what is that you're thinking? I mean, are you discriminating between a feminine or a masculine color? What is that goes into your mind?
Actually, yeah, I do discriminate a lot. I also do a lot of filtering at my end in terms of if I'm doing a SUV, whereas if I'm doing a commercial segment, like a commercial car, the way I will perceive them will be very different. The form will actually define what kind of colors I will choose for it. So if I'm choosing colors for the XUV, they'll be very, very bright. They'll have the light coarseness, which will shine on the highlights. It will give very sharp highlights and shadows. Whereas if I'm doing it for another car which is more curvy, it will be a subtle hint of a color, but the color hue will become brighter. We also look at what gloss on textures, how deep the texture should be, what kind of fabric, how much the customer is going to pay for all of it. So yeah, I do a lot of discrimination and I do a lot of filtering. Yeah.